Yo, what's up, team? It's NBA Wednesday, and the Bucks might have messed up again. We got the Thunder versus the Spurs tonight in Game 2. And after digging through all the matchup data, trends, usage rates, and recent game flow, I found three props that honestly think are some of the best spots on the board tonight. And trust me, the final prop might have 20 plus stat upside if this game stays competitive. So make sure you stay all the way through the video because my favorite play is coming later. But first, let's recap yesterday's results. Play of the day went 1-1. Free plays went 2-1. VIP went 0-3. Definitely not the VIP night we wanted, but that's part of betting. We keep it transparent here and we move on to the next slate. Long-term success comes from consistency, bankroll management, and continuing to attack good numbers. And I think tonight gives us some really strong opportunities. And real quick, before we jump in, if you guys want all my best plays every single day, check out the VIP link in the bio. Plus, if you guys go ahead and sign up for Novig using code NIGHT10, and you send a screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com, I will hook you up with a free 30 days of VIP access. So Novig has long become one of my favorite books because the lines are usually softer and the reduced juice helps a ton long term. And if this video gets 10 likes, I'm going to drop a free bonus play in tomorrow's video for everybody. That is 10 likes, folks. Only 10 likes. So smash that like button and let's get into it. All right. Team, first play we're looking at is Jalen Williams over 22.5 points plus assists. And honestly, I think this line is behind where his role currently is in his offense. Before we continue to break this down, comment right below. Do you think Jalen Williams scores 20 plus tonight? Because if he does, this prop is probably in amazing shape. Now, here's why I like this spot so much. First off, he's cleared this number in 7 of his last 10 games, which already tells us the consistency is there. But I don't just want to blindly follow trends. I want to understand why the trend is happening. And what we're seeing lately is Jalen Williams becoming more aggressive offensively every single week. His usage rate has gone up, his ball handling responsibilities have increased, and OKC trusts him more in half-court sets. So when defenses trap or overload toward Shea, Jalen becomes the secondary creator, and that's where this prop gets really interesting because we're not relying only on scoring. The assist upside is huge here. San Antonio's defense has struggled rotating against slashing wings all season long. Once Jalen gets downhill, the Spurs defense will collapse and opens up kick-out opportunities to shooters. That creates easy assist chances. And another thing I noticed, the Spurs rank near the bottom defensively against wings, initiating offense in transition. That matters because Jalen Williams thrives in transition basketball. He's one of those players that becomes significantly more dangerous in faster pace games, and his matchup projects to have a ton of possessions. More possessions, more scoring opportunities. More possessions, more assist choices. That's exactly what we want. Now, let's talk about the game script here. If this game stays competitive, which I think it will, Jalen could easily push 36 to 38 minutes tonight. And historically, when his minutes spike into that range, these combo lines become very attackable. The other thing I love is efficiency. Jalen isn't one of those players that needs 25 shots to clear the line. He can get there efficiently because he attacks the rim, gets to the free throw line, and contributes across multiple categories. So, even if the scoring starts out slow, The assists can carry the prop early. Honestly, I would have expected this line closer to 24.5 tonight. At 22.5, I think there's value. All right, real quick, Tim, which prop do you like most? Drop it in the comments because I always look through your guys' picks, and sometimes you guys find absolute games. And if you've been cashing lately, let me know your biggest hit this week. All right, let's move into this next play. We got Chet Holmgren under 13.5 points. Now, this one might surprise some people at first, but once you really dive into the matchup and see his recent usage, this under starts making a lot of sense. If you've noticed, you can see here he's started decreasing, and then he only had 8 the other day. And if we go to the head-to-head here, look, the last 4 out of 6, he has stayed under that line of 13.5. His offensive involvement becomes inconsistent whenever OKC's guards dominate usage. And lately, that's exactly what's been happening. Shea has been ultra aggressive offensively, and Jalen Williams has continued taking on a bigger role, which naturally pushes Holmgren further down the scoring hierarchy at times. Now, obviously, Chet still has upside because he's talented enough to score from anywhere on the floor. But this matchup matters. Tonight, he gets one of the toughest interior defenders in basketball, Victor Wembanyama. Wemby completely changes shot selection around the rim. Players hesitate, floaters become tougher, paint attempts decrease, and I think Chet settles for more perimeter looks tonight. The issue with that is his scoring becomes much more volatile, and when he's relying heavily on jump shots, if the 3 isn't falling early, this under could look really strong quickly. Another thing I noticed, Chet's offensive role often changes based on how aggressive OKC's guards are in transition. Against a young Spurs team that sometimes struggles stopping downhill penetration, I expect Shea and Jalen Williams to attack early and often. That could limit Holmgren's shot volume. And honestly, the books may still be pricing Chet based on season-long expectations instead of his current offensive role. That's where value can sometimes appear. This feels more like a 11.5 or 12 line to me based on recent form and matchup. All right, by the way, team, if you're enjoying these breakdowns and want daily NBA playoff props every single day, make sure you guys subscribe to my video. We're posting nonstop through the playoffs and finals, and we're trying to build the strongest sports betting community on YouTube. And don't forget, 10 likes equals a free bonus play tomorrow. All right, going on to pick number 3, Victor Wembanyama, over 13.5 rebounds. Now, this is the play I've been wanting to talk about all video long. And honestly, this might be my favorite prop on the board tonight. First thing that jumps out is the ceiling. Wemby isn't just a good rebounder. He's an elite rebounder because of his combination of length, positioning, instincts, and motor. He's cleared this line in 6 of his last 10 games, and some of those rebound totals haven't even looked real. For example, the last game, 24 rebounds. OKC loves playing smaller lineups, and they also stretch opposing bigs away from the basket. That's important because Holmgren gets pulled toward the perimeter. Defensively, Wemby could completely dominate the glass inside. And another thing, the Thunder play fast. That creates extra shot volume, which naturally increases rebound opportunities. This game could easily become one of those up and down transition battles where teams are firing shots early in the shot clock. That's perfect for those rebound props. More pace equals more missed shots, More missed shots equals more rebound opportunities. Simple and honestly, these are games where Wemby looks like he can grab every rebound on the floor. His wingspan allows him to recover rebounds that most players can't even contest. Even when he's out of position, he still somehow ends up with the board. Another thing I really like is his minutes upside tonight. In competitive games, San Antonio lets him play huge minutes. If he's pushing towards 36 plus minutes in a close game, I think this line becomes very reachable. And if this game stays close into the fourth quarter, I generally think he could finish somewhere around 16 to 18 rebounds tonight. This matchup is just really strong for his rebounding chances tonight. Now, let's go over our final recap. Once again, too, if this app, pick it, go ahead and download that. Use code NIGHT10. This app will pay you $100 or $3 just for signing up for Picking. And then this is a way to track all your bets, and you can put in there multiple sports books. And it's absolutely free. All right, let's get into that final recap here. Once again, Jalen Williams over 22.5 points and assists. Chet Holmgren under 13.5 points. Victor Wembanyama over 13.5 rebounds. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, comment your favorite prop below, subscribe for daily NBA playoff props, and remember, 10 likes will equal a free bonus play tomorrow. And also sign up for Novig and send me a screenshot for free 30 days of VIP access. Good luck tonight, team, and let's cash these tickets.